Spain, Europe, listen carefully, because after the international break, Barcelona are about to look very different. Pedri is back, Raphinha is back, and most importantly, Joan Garcia, our starting goalkeeper, returns. And trust me, when these three are in the team, Barca's entire identity changes. Our control changes, our attack changes, and our defense changes. So let me show you why every team in Spain and across Europe should be worried. I'll start with Pedri because this one is massive. Barcelona with Pedri and Barcelona without Pedri are two different football clubs. This season without Pedri, we have lacked midfield control, calmness under pressure, creativity in the final third, and that elite ability to break down low blocks. Pedri fixes all that instantly. When Pedri plays, the team becomes calmer, possession is cleaner, our midfield stops being chaotic, and our tempo is intelligent instead of rushed. In other words, he brings structure, he brings control, and he brings maturity. Barca don't just regain a midfielder, we regain our brain. And the scary thing here is that he's well rested, he's fresh, he's hungry, and determined to make up for lost time. Now, let's talk about another player we have sorely missed, Raphinha, one of the most dangerous attackers in the Barca team and the entire world. Before his injury, he was giving us direct 1v1 threats, intensity, pressing fire, that chaotic energy that defenders hate to deal with, and of course, clinical finishing that we've lacked at times this season. Barcelona really needs this because sometimes I think we've looked a bit too predictable, a bit too slow, everything going through the middle, not forcing enough errors, not defending from the front, and of course, not being clinical at times this season. Raphinha changes that immediately. His presence alone bends defensive lines, creates space for Robert Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal and co, stretches fullbacks, and of course forces teams to defend much deeper. Having him back is pure gold. Now, the return that will change everything structurally, Joan Garcia. Let's be clear, Szczesny has been okay in his absence. He's made saves, he's done his best. But Barcelona do not just need a shot stopper, Barca needs a sweeper keeper to make the entire system work. Our high line is very dangerous and needs a keeper to cover for the huge amount of space behind our defenders. This is where Joan Garcia comes in. Without Joan Garcia, we have been suffering because Szczesny stays deep, he cannot sweep behind the high line, opponents exploit the spaces, and we concede unnecessary goals. I am not saying Szczesny is bad. He was amazing for us last season when Ter Stegen got injured. What I'm trying to say is that for the system that we need to play, Szczesny is not exactly the right profile. With Joan, our high line works again, our counter press is more compact, we can suffocate teams again, and the whole team can play 15 to 20 meters higher. We don't just get a goalkeeper, we get our identity back. So now picture this. Pedri controlling the tempo, Raphinha with his relentless pressing and line-breaking runs, and Joan Garcia restoring the high line, giving it stability. This is the Barcelona that presses with intensity, controls games through the midfield, builds confidently from the back, attacks with width and unpredictability, and of course, defends proactively, not reactively. This is the Barcelona team's fear. La Liga will not like this version. European teams will definitely not like this version because with this three back, Barcelona will finally look like the team it's supposed to be all season. If you're a Barca fan, this is the moment to lock in, and if you're a rival fan, this is the moment to start getting worried. Pedri, Raphinha, Joan Garcia, this trio changes everything. So let me know in the comments which returning player will have the biggest impact. Pedri, Raphinha, or Joan Garcia. I'll be looking forward to reading them. And if you want honest, passionate, and high-level Barcelona stuff, hit the subscribe button. We are building something special here. You don't want to miss what's coming. Until then, live well, be safe, and Visca Barça.